Vibe.
48% of mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really about to do it?
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
Big it on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like buck.
Which tells me that in them hours that passed, ain't no water touch your body, Will. You are nasty. Yo, for niggas to stand next to you, they have to be dead too. Hey, I dare you, my nigga, I dare you. Hey, yo. Fuck this piece right here. You need to replace this with the air fresheners niggas hang from their crib. Oh, you are nasty, man. But fuck the joke. Let's keep it stacked. All right, come on. You know my rep in these streets intact. Okay. You've been to the blocks that I frequent at. You know when it's real beef how we react. So you telling them what you gonna do to me when nigga, you ain't even believe in that. I used to fight all the time when I was young. I stomp a nigga to my knee deep in. But I grew up. I'm older now. So now I'm in the peacekeeping.
Talk! Let's go!
You get regulated by policies. When I say policies, I mean a group of niggas in blue. You know a policy 6 feet under the dirt. You would be better there. This Chinese facing defeat. I'm talking pedicure. This shotgun like a bitch on a rag. Don't play with her. Your moms ain't got nowhere to live and you stay with them.
Nigga say your
Welcome
mom
back.
ain't got nowhere to live and you stay with her.
I'm telling you,
Another
man.
episode for Something for the Culture. I am your host, Leslie J. Got my bro here, Knowledge One I Love. What's up, bro?
I'm good. Look,
You
this is
stay
the
with
best
it.
part
That's
of my day
crazy,
right here.
yo.
This is the best part of waking up. You understand?
Knowledge bomb.
We got the
Knowledge
street
bomb.
sweeper and the peacekeeper in the building. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yo, there's a tier. They say that there's a tier in battle rap. These two brothers are the reason that there's a tier. Tier, low tier, whatever it is, the definition of what it is. And we got two phenomenal artists that not only transcend the battle rap world, but the hip hop world and the world outside of rap, period. Active in their communities, doing what they do, putting in work, and got longevity in the game. The reason why you can collect a check in battle rap, I'm gonna just be plain. So it becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some, present the others, two of the most astounding lyricists in the battle rap game. Jersey's own, Harlem's own, O Solo, and Swave Sevah in the building.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on?
Knowledge to God.
The most electrified.
The most
The most
electrified.
electrified. Your father's uncle, on your mother's side.
Yeah. That's
And you
all.
stay with her. Okay?
Yo,
That's,
the thing is,
that's my shit for the rest of the day. And you stay
Okay.
with her.
you stay with it. See,
that's
Detroit
solo
already messed
shit
with
right
me with
there.
that. Detroit messed with me heavy with that. So if I can get that out for Charlie Clips, that's back in Detroit, baby. If I can get that same feel for Charlie Clips, it's gonna be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be what I work for. It's what you brought me back for. You feel me?
Hey, you stupid. You stupid.
Yeah. What you brought me back for on that one. You know what I mean?
Nah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for having me on the show. Well,
Thank you.
yeah.
Let's get right into it.
What's up, my
Let's-
guys?
Both of y'all. What is your favorite style of battle? Is it freestyle, written?
Me personally, I would say written.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Written with
I ain't no free. I mean, I can freestyle, but I ain't no step on the corner freestyle.
Freestyling
Me,
is
I'm a
unpredictable.
heavy thinker, so mine's just like I want to sit down and craft some stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? So mine's just, but I could go on the fly.
but
Yeah,
that's not what I love to do. You know what I'm saying?
like it's always good to incorporate a little of both sometimes. Cause I keep it real. Like a lot of my battles that I've done, I have freestyled in them. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, me too. Like
I
the
had
one
mixed it
nigga
into
bring
my
two
rent.
niggas.
Yeah, I mixed it into that was a classic
I just
already.
start making up stuff, start just
Yes,
throwing stuff in there.
or like this weekend I battled with A-War and I did a rebuttal. Everybody was like surprised I did a rebuttal. Like Swave did a rebuttal. I'm like, I'm battling A-War. Like, and his rebuttal getting crazy. So I can't let him outshine me like that. So I had to show people that I could do it as well. But I think sometimes those kind of freestyle inputs, those are necessary sometimes. But freestyle is unpredictable because, shout out to Charlie Clips and DNA and Ill Will, Disaster, them niggas that could come off the top like that and just sound good or damn near every time they do it. But sometimes you can sound like the best nigga freestyle, and sometimes you can sound like the worst. It's just how it comes out off the top like that sometimes. So when it comes to battle, I never really want to be that person sounding super trash. So I'd rather just pen it or put my ideas on page and have an outline to work from. You know what I mean? Even if I freestyle little in betweens, at least I have an idea of what I want to say already. You know what I mean?
What's the most challenging aspect of battle rap for you guys?
Challenging.
Reading the crowd.
Yeah, I would say that too. Reading the crowd.
We
But
try.
also getting them on your side. That's the most
Yeah,
challenging
especially
thing.
once you lose them, trying to regain them.
And try
That's
to
how.
regain them. And I can
Yeah.
say it took me some time, but I had to put in work in order to regain all the fans that I have now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's the hardest part about battle rap and shit. Because
It's
I
just
think
trying to.
all of us have our own styles. You know what I'm saying? We all
Everybody
have
got a preference.
everybody got a preference.
Especially
You
when
know.
you go to different cities and different cities got like for instance, I'm an East Coast rapper, so when I battle on the West Coast, you got to adapt to some of them don't even like East
Yeah,
Coast style of rap.
the
You
way
know
he
what I mean?
say it. Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
about how you say things or how you adjust to where you're at, your surroundings. Sometimes,
I get that a lot.
sometimes it can be challenging because I'm not one to adjust. I make them adjust to me. You understand me? I'm gonna be me regardless. That's how I feel. I'm gonna be me. So, fortunately, I've been blessed to say everywhere I went, I get love. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be me regardless. But you have some people that may have, like for instance, overseas rappers. Sometimes when they come here, they don't really get love because they accent be so thick. You know what I mean? That we just be like, yeah. Man. Sometimes they could be saying something like, shout out to Shotty Harvard. I think Shotty Harvard is super nice, but sometimes he don't get the love he deserves
Me
because
too.
when my
Because
niggas in the
people can't
hood,
understand how
right?
the
When,
way he flip it. You know what I'm saying?
I play him
Language
for somebody
barrier.
in the hood, and they'll be like, yo, get this shit out of here. And I'll be like, nah, that's Shotty Harvard. He nice. I don't even know what this nigga's saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they won't even take the time if they feel like it's already too much for them to understand. You feel
Right.
me? So it's about, and then sometimes our accents be a little, our slang. People may look at it like, fuck you talking about? So that'd be challenging, just knowing how to put your shit for everybody to, you know what I mean, fuck with.
I understand. How has battle rap impacted your personal growth and development for each of you guys?
Oh, man. Oh,
Oh,
that's
how has it impacted us?
Mm-hmm.
It's impacted us in many different ways. Like it impacted us from the fans loving us, from the fans watching us,
niggas knowing who
from
we
us
are.
being able to get other things outside. Like people are calling me to just do walkthroughs and be a judge for this and a talent show, and like it made a way for us to get other little monies that didn't pertain to what we was doing when we used to stand on the corner, go to battle shows for some money or to see who the best. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I could say it definitely gave us so many outlets to like, because there's so many different types of fans of battle rap.
Right.
I got basketball players, I got football players, I got boxers, I got all these people hitting me about this, and I'm
Same
like,
shit.
yo, I didn't know. Then I got
And then it'd be crazy when it be niggas that I'm a fan of. Talking about we
yeah,
fuck.
you know what I'm
I'm like,
saying? I'm
nigga,
like, yo, what? You know
I
what I
grew
mean?
up
So
watching you. Niggas like, I
yeah. So when it start to be like that, like, you know what I'm saying? When it start to get to that level, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's really good for us because it's bringing something to us. And like Charlie Clip said, Shaq called him 4 o'clock in the morning
my fault. I
and
caught a
said,
phone call real quick.
go ahead. Shaq said he called him 4 o'clock in the morning. Charlie Clips 4 o'clock in the morning and said, yo, I know who could beat you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what? What are you talking about? He said, yeah, Solo, baby. Solo can beat you. So it's like people pushing for me to get these biggest battles
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not even leery of. Like I don't even know that they said that till he said the story on 15 Minutes of Fame. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So it's like you don't know these things until it comes out. So
Right.
which is, you know what I'm saying, which is a great outlet for what we're doing because we're just showing our talent as rappers
Mm-hmm.
and it's spreading out to parts of the world like South Africa, UK. It's just we're getting fans
Yeah,
from everywhere.
I done battled in the Philippines.
Oh wow.
Hey,
That's a fact.
Okay.
word.
I battled
Hook
in the
me up
Philippines.
with them people. I want to go out there.
That's dope.
15,000 people, nigga, battled in the same coliseum that Ali fought Frazier.
What?
Thriller in Manila.
That's fire.
That's a
Wow.
That's
fact.
fire. Yeah, that's
So
fire.
what message do you want to convey to your audience through your battles?
Message?
Mm-hmm.
Well, battle rap is battle rap. Like a message is what message can you really convey through battle rap? Because it's violent,
Well,
it's
well,
aggressive.
well. I'll give you a
Um,
message every
I
time,
tell you, I'm
Sway.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's the message. I'm nice.
Okay.
I mean,
Sway,
uh,
we do give them a message, Sway, every time. Like what you just did with A Ward. That
I
was a
mean,
message,
okay,
man.
okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Certain battles.
You do it all the time. You just ain't even know that was the message.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
hear what you're saying, but she's saying, what message do I choose to convey? It depends on the mood. You know what I mean? Battle rap, it's not like one overall view I'm trying to convey to the world. It's a competition thing. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's a competitive thing. So it's like at the time I'm just trying to outdo my opponent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's not really about a message. My message I'm trying to get across is that I'm gonna kill this nigga in front of me. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
that's how I look at it. It's not like I want the world to see I'm about to beat this nigga. That's the message that I'm sending out when it comes to battle rap. And then as far as the overall message, I want y'all to know that I'm one of the elites.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
I'm one of the elites out here doing it. Me, Solo, anybody. We the elites out here. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
We the forefathers. We the ones that been around. We've been doing this for a while. We the ones that still here kicking ass.
That's
Niggas be
true.
having all the old jokes out the world for me, and half these young niggas I done wiped the floor with them already.
Hmm.
And this is a fact. I got the most 3-0s in battle rap. Like there was a
Hmm.
time when niggas couldn't win around with me. Like they
Hmm.
couldn't get around.
All right.
You know what I mean? So it's like that was my message. Y'all can't fuck with me. That was my
Okay.
Me, I
message.
try to give them a message of something they can live with. Like when you're alive, you're a corporation. Once you die, you're a corpse. There's a
Mm-hmm.
message behind that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, like, I try to give them that every now and then in my battle, something that they can live with and take advice to, and it could save their
Hey
life.
yo, I ain't gonna
You
front
know what I'm
old
saying?
Solo. You said one of the illest lines in this battle this weekend, B. That shit just stuck with me. It's still in my head, bro. This nigga said, "You're born looking like your parents, and you die looking like your decisions."
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Son,
That
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 shit
was my
is.
lesson. That was my lesson that I try to
Wow.
throw in there every time I battle rap. So you're gonna laugh, you're gonna be like, oh, this guy's got some bars or whatever. But I
Mm-hmm.
always throw in there one little message that
That
you
was
could take
dope.
with you that could actually save your life, or that you can take and say, all right, I'm gonna listen to this dude and see, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention
Right.
because he's spitting some real serious shit. I try to always give him that. You know what I'm saying? One little message, small message in each one. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because it's just where we came from. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It's just like we gotta let the youth know. Because the youth, they don't give a shit. Like certain things, like even Swave can account to this. Like when we saw certain people, family members, grandmothers, even if we had beef, and it's a Sunday, we never did nothing.
right.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like these ones don't have no respect.
There's no
You know what I'm
rules no
saying?
more.
There's
It's
no
like,
rules or
Yeah,
nothing. They have
it's
no class about it, nothing. You know
oh,
what I mean?
it's
And it's like if me and Swave would have saw each other, I'd have been like, and then he had Mom Dukes there, I'd have been like, I'll see you later, nigga. He'd be like, all right, nigga, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
then he'll go continue shopping, whatever he had to do. I'll go on my way, whatever, and let it ride for that because that's a sign of respect. But
right,
the kids nowadays, they don't have that, so that's why I try to throw that message in there of
right,
this real life stuff that we have. You know what I'm saying?
right. You're
Try to
absolutely
throw that
right.
in. You know what I mean? But yeah, that
How
was my message.
okay? How do you guys balance your creative side with the competitive nature of battle rap?
Say that again. I ain't hear that.
Sure. I said, how do you guys deal with your creative side? Dealing with the competitive nature of battle rap.
um how do I deal with it?
Hmm.
I separate it. My music is one thing, my battles is another. I realized, you know what it is? I realized something. I realized that there's two different audiences.
Hmm. That's true.
My battle rap audience don't necessarily buy my music. And the people that buy my music don't necessarily watch me battle. And I
Yeah,
realized that from touring, I don't see the same people at my battles that I see at my shows. You know what
yeah,
I mean? I can walk through a crowd at my shows and sell my merch out,
Hmm.
right? At my battles, it won't happen. Like if I got music that I'm selling, they won't buy it at the battle. But if I'm doing a show, they'll buy it.
Hmm.
Now, vice versa, if I'm
yeah,
giving out flyers for a battle at a show, ain't nobody coming from the show to the battle. You know what I mean? I would have to get that out of a battle. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I
Yeah.
noticed that a long time ago. I also noticed that a while back we used to try like certain battle events used to have intermission. They used to have, all right, I'm gonna use URL. URL, they let Lux perform at
Hmm.
one of their intermissions one time. And this is Loaded Lux. And the audience cleared out.
Oh wow.
Exactly. This was Lux.
Hmm.
and you
You
know what?
know what I mean? That showed me something. They just want to see
My
Lux
cousin. Let me
battle.
tell you a funny
Right.
story. My cousin, Deontay Wilder, let Lux bring him out, and he got knocked out. I was supposed to bring him out to my music. You know what I'm saying? He said, "You got next year." Oh, Lux got 9. Lux said some bars and shit, brought him out. He got knocked the freak out, yo.
Uh-huh.
Like, boy, what the hell? Then he said it was the armor that he wore. He wore the armor
Deontay
to the.
Wilder's your cousin?
That's my cousin on my father's side. Yeah, bruh.
Wow.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, I think he need to work on his techniques.
Yeah, bruh. Like,
I'm gonna keep it real. We can tell him I said that. I think he hits hard, but
yeah.
he,
But
he's
he
a
ain't.
he's a
But
sloppy boxer,
but
bro.
what I was saying was this, right? When you take what God put for you to win in a circle, and
Hmm.
you take that out of there, like the old man with the glasses,
Hmm.
who trained him and started him from when his daughter was sick and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? To bring him to that, and then he get a draw, and then say that. I mean, he lose, and then say that he got to fire dude because I had a dream about that shit, bro. I hit him and told him like, yo, uh, the guy. I had a dream about the guy with the glasses. You got to get him back. But his pride, like your pride, sometimes don't allow you to. You know what I'm saying? To go, you go forward and don't go backwards. But that's one person I thought that he needed to stay working with, bro. He never lost with that dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Hmm.
like, yo, he got rid of dude and shit but dude was the best thing for him. How do you have a trainer that's training you that you knocked out? The guy that's training him right now, the guy that's training Malik Scott, Dante Wilder knocked him out in like 2000 or something. I'm like, yo, bro,
Yeah,
how is you got a trainer that you knocked out? That's a yes man. That's not a trainer, bro. And then they was telling me behind the scenes and shit. They was telling me, yo, the trainer want him to do certain routines and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And he would have somebody come up and say, like, he don't feel like doing the runs today. He just gonna do this, this, and this. What? That dude, the other dude, wasn't
no,
having that shit. The dude, the old head dude with the glasses, he wasn't having. I can't remember his name right now, but he was not having that shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no you gonna come in here and half work. That's why he was knocking them people out. You know what I'm saying? But now he got a yes man where I can do this training like this. Man, you ain't all the way even trained yet. How you gonna do that? Like,
man,
boy,
listen. Forget your cousin, D. Hopefully, word. I don't even want to hear no more about that, man. Don't get his weight up.
But that's what happened to shit, man. But he coming back, the dude. I hope, I pray, and everything. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he ain't listening to none of us. Like you all telling him shit, bro. Your training is off. He quitting training and shit. It's off, bro. You're not doing the right thing. And shit. But
I want to
yeah.
talk about both of y'all recently just came off a battle. I want to know how both of y'all prepared for these battles that y'all just went against.
This battle came to me from the beyond the grave.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P. Bishop.
R.P. my brother Bishop.
My brother.
If you see this battle, you would notice that my first round sounds totally different from my second and third. And I feel like it was written like that purposely. My first round, I feel like I wanted to show niggas that I can punch. I got bars, you know, what we supposed to be doing. My second round was actually a bait round because I know he's a rebuttaler. So I actually voted because I knew he was going to find something to rebuttal. Right? And then I felt like I was going to rebuttal his rebuttal. This is how I saw it in my head. So I was just hoping that he laid something out easy enough for me to rebuttal. And he did. So it worked. You know what I mean? But it was basically I wanted to use prayer against him. That's how I wrote my second round, to use prayer against him. And then my third, I started off going one direction, and then I got the phone call about Bishop, and it went somewhere else. So it was. It's hard to explain. This battle was just written.
It was a dope.
Yeah, it got emotional. It was from the heart.
Dope battle.
And you know, I still related to A-Ward. You know what I mean? So it was still a battle, but it's just some shit I just had to get off my chest.
Okay. And Solo, what about you?
What was the question again? I'm a little tipsy.
How did you prepare for this battle with Ness? Because you just battled Ness.
No, he battled Quest McCody.
No. I battled Quest.
Oh, I'm sorry, Quest.
Ness was before Quest.
Okay.
Ness was before Quest. But I battled Ness, and I battled Quest.
Quest.
And it was a good battle. It was a good battle. I brought out theatrics this time. I brought out a special mask that I've
brought out theatrics this time, nigga. You bring out theatrics all the time, nigga. This time. Yeah, this nigga.
Right.
This time, nigga.
So for this time, I brought out this motherfucker right here, the old solo edition. And hold on. There you go.
You know,
solo edition.
Yeah, the whole Voltron mask on.
I haven't watched the battle yet, but I can only imagine when I'm in for it.
Yo, he came out with the Power Ranger Death Ray mask. Yo, this nigga came walking out slow as hell with the anime Tomb Core. What the hell was it?
Yo,
What's
you heard the music though that I picked for that
Yeah, I
shit?
heard the music,
No, not
Afro punk shit and
Crazy.
all that.
But altogether, it was a great battle. Um, you know how I like to show my craftiness. I always put bars in it, and then I put something funny, but then I put something that
Don't
you're
make you
gonna live
think.
with. You know what I'm saying? I try to always put something in there like that. But shit, it was overall a good battle. I love Swave battle. His shit was good.
Yeah,
Mine was good.
yeah.
T-Top battle was good too. There's a
I
couple
like
other people that was on the battle.
I like
That was on the card. J Murder battle was great.
J Murder and Big K was dope.
That was a good back and
Twerk
forth.
and Real Deal was dope.
Oh yeah, Twerk and Real Deal. Yup.
That was dope. Yo, there was a
So
couple battles on there
even
that was dope.
Chess and what's the name outside?
Kev
That was a good
Bless,
battle.
yes.
Yeah, that was a great battle. Like I like
There
that.
was a couple battles I like. Dyson Saga. Who else? Who else was up there that I like?
And the girls couldn't battle
Oh,
because
Steams and Geechee. I like that
oh
battle.
yeah, Steams and Geechee. Yeah, that was a good back and forth too.
Facts. That was
Yeah.
dope. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know I asked Solo this when he was on here last time, and I'm gonna ask you first this time. Give me your top 3 favorite battles that you have participated in.
My top that I did.
Yes.
My top 3.
Before you start, Swave, I named yours one of my top 3, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
But Swave, that's not to say that you got to name one of mine.
No, I got you.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know what? That battle was classic for all the wrong reasons, bro. It's crazy because I hated it when it was going down. I hated Solo. I thought he was playing game. Like, why are you doing this? But now I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, he's a genius, nigga. That shit was just like, so my disaster battle is one of my favorite battles of all time for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of them.
Okay.
My Tink the Demon battle is another one. And
I saw that one too.
you said just 3. I got a couple I like of mine. That
I mean, if you got 5, if you want to give me top 5, you can.
the old Solo's top 5. He definitely the one with old Solo.
So I get 2 more then. So I
Yeah.
can add 2 more.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to say.
I would say
go ahead.
it would be my disaster battle.
Mm-hmm.
It would be my old Solo battle.
Okay.
It would be my my twerk battle.
Oh, you said Tank the Demon too. That was a fire ass
Take
battle.
the demon.
That was a fire
battle. And I would say my Remedy Loco battle that probably just happened. I like that battle. That
yeah. I like it too.
Yeah.
I like the Remedy Loco battle. So my 2 to add on, I would have to say Calico and Lux, right?
Okay.
And then I would say Conceited and B Magic is my favorite in that one with the aluminum foil. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I got some aluminum foil. You know, some shit, yo, that shit was crazy. Like, I was like, y'all became an instant fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up.
I also got my QP battle because I made him tell on himself. I almost forgot about it. I got a couple battles, bro.
Swave, you know you got more battles than me, nigga. I just came back.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know
you got
that.
major battles. You got mad battles.
Yeah, I do. Truthfully, when it comes to niggas like D and them, I really don't. I probably got like 60 battles. These niggas be having 100 and something battles. Like, I ain't gotten 100 and something.
I'm at 30 battles since I came back, so that's
I probably got like 60. These niggas be at 100 and something, 124 battles. I'm not all
Yeah,
that.
you at 60, but you at like fucking almost 70 something million though views.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
So
you at 60 battles, so that's shit. That's like
Swave,
that's tallying like a million of views, a million a battle and shit.
Right.
What'd you say? I said, who was your influence, Swave? Because we've gotten old Solo's influences. Who was yours?
Influence as far as battle rap or music, hip hop?
Music, period.
Oh man, I got a bunch. Okay, now I'm gonna say Big Daddy Kane off rip because Big Daddy Kane was the rapper that made me I'm gonna be a rapper.
Okay.
That's right.
When I heard the first, like I always love hip hop. Like I always was a nigga that I used to write lyrics down, like to songs back in the days. I used to try to memorize songs. I used to actually write the shit down.
Okay.
So I always used to like hip hop, but Raw, Big Daddy Kane, here I am, RAW, a terrorist, here to bring. When I heard that song for the first time, I was like, yo. And I remember I learned the lyrics, right? And I kept singing it. And somebody, I forgot, well, I think it was rest in peace, my cousin Tanya. She was like, "What you think, you a rapper?" And I was like, "Yup." And that was it for me. Like I said, I'm gonna start writing, and I just started writing. You know what I mean? I just started trying to push it together. Yeah, but yeah, here I am. RAW. Like I ain't gonna front, I had wrote rhymes before that, but it was bullshit. The first time I started trying to kick rhymes to people was after hearing that type shit.
Okay. So just Big Daddy Kane, nobody else?
Oh no. That was like that's the foundation. So I'm a huge Redman fan.
Okay.
I grew up listening to Redman crazy. Shout out to Newark.
He's comical. He's those are comical rappers.
Nas, Jay-Z, Rakim, Slick Rick, storytelling, Biggie, Eminem, Outkast, NWA. My mother slapped me when I was 12 listening to She Swallowed It.
It's crazy because we on the same tier.
She swallowed what? What's that? What they talking about?
Of listening to the same shit.
Mom.
Okay.
Don't let me hear you listening to no shit like this. Yeah,
it's crazy because we grew up off the same shit. Like anything you saying, it's like the same shit I said.
Who else? Heavy D. I was a big Heavy D fan.
Okay.
Heavy D in the
I was too because he was big, but he was dancing, and I was like, "Yo,
nah, but
he can
Heavy
do this shit."
Yo, you know what I
He also put a lot of folks on. He put a lot.
He did. And I ain't gonna front it. You can pull up any Heavy D song. Heavy D song always had like a happy, good feeling to it. Like,
and that's why I wanted.
I don't know what it
was.
Like even when he was spitting, it was always even that shit. Don't curse. He had a song with Don't Curse with G Rap and all these niggas on it, right? And it still felt like it was a feel good music, like
yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
it's crazy because they don't make the music like that no more.
We'll never get that type of vibe of music again.
Yeah, no, we won't. Because these young niggas don't know how to make it. They stuck in their zone with this drill shit and all that.
All we getting
they don't really go into
sexy reds and
they don't tap into the true artistry. They just say whatever dumb shit come to mind.
Really don't even
I was saying too, Swave. I was like, what happened to us crafting words to like stories and telling people like we don't tell like what we're not supposed to be doing, like Pocket
attention spans got shorter.
Yeah,
it's like
that's what
crazy,
it is. That's what happened.
That's crazy, bro.
Attention spans
got shorter,
and drugs have diluted the whole industry,
and the internet desensitizing everybody.
Right, and don't forget the new thing is to be a whore. So
I don't know where that's come with. Like, my
God. Even though we've always had a little bit of whore culture throughout the industry, like it's not like it's uncommon.
Yeah, but we had one. We had one. Little Kim. That was it. One at a time. Before that, it was what? Diana Ross. Somebody.
Right. Like
we had Adina Howard.
Dana Howard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before that, you know what I'm saying? It's like we had one or two in a period of time, and they would go against each other.
But
like
even back in the days, the ones that was crazy, they wasn't that nice. Like we had Madonna. Madonna was probably the most raunchiest artist at one point.
But she still told a story.
Right. It wasn't. It wasn't my pussy pink, my booty hole brown. It wasn't that.
Right. What story is that?
That you know what I mean? That's just like what? like
that's
damn.
not green eggs and ham. Like damn. Like
I don't even want my I don't even want my daughter listening to you. Like That's your song? Like, yeah, nah. It's just got way too out there. Like, damn,
Let's
that
not
nigga.
forget what's the other one? Fat, Juicy, and Wet. Like, it's no imagination
Yeah,
of me anymore.
you know, even with the Megans and the Cardis, what was it? WAP, wet ass pussy. Like, yeah, it's like,
right.
It's, you know what I mean, the BBLs going crazy, or everybody look. All these girls got the same butt. Like, this shit is crazy to me.
Same
Like,
butt, same blonde wig, same.
like this shit looking like ants
Everybody
out
looks
here.
like Beyonce now.
And look, don't even know that we would accept them just the way they are. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you
We
know
would
what's crazy?
accept
You know
them
what I
just the
saw
way
on the
they are,
internet the
but
other day?
the society got them thinking that they got to do all of this for
And
us.
women blame it on us. You know, y'all, that's just what y'all want to see. Whoa. This
It's
where y'all
not.
get it
It's
fucked
not.
up.
As a woman, I'm gonna say this. As a female, I can't sit here and solely say that that's men's fault. We got a lot of bullshit with us too.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
glad you admit that because a lot of y'all don't take accountability. So that
Yeah.
was actually
Yeah.
good to hear you say that.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
it's the truth.
and truthfully, it's like it's starting to look like y'all really women having the trouble loving themselves. Like y'all going off of
Y'all
too
got to
much
do
what
all this
everybody
stuff
think
to make
about y'all.
yourselves look like
Yeah, and it's
somebody
like
else
It's
that
funny
y'all
you
not.
said that because I just did an episode with Dr. Abina Berry, and she's viral all over TikTok for her book Bold, Black, and Becoming, which is a mental health self-healing book for not just our sisters but for women, period. And it's a good book, and that's something that we need to invest in with ourselves in the Black culture, because you know it's in our culture is so it's a thing not to get any type of help with us. They try to shame it. You know, they make fun of it if you try to go to get therapy.
Because I keep it real. I said this to a female the other day. She got very upset at me, but I don't really think I said nothing wrong. But I'm gonna say it right here. I feel like women is. I think okay, the first wave of BBLs. I think that was the women doing it because they think men want it. This, I think women doing it because they see women doing it.
I can see that too.
Yeah.
Word up. I think y'all just in competition with each other.
That's
it's not
true.
even about us no more. Y'all see other women. She doing it. If she doing it, I can. How much? I can get that up. And it's like, yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's sad. I can't speak for other cultures because I'm not white or Asian, or I can just speak for the sisters. In our culture, it's sad to, we can walk past each other on the street, eye each other down. Instead of just saying, "Oh, you look nice today," or "Hey," or we can never say anything positive.
That's
to
crazy.
Each other. Negative.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because niggas, we joke with each other. We don't even have. You know what I mean? We don't do that. I don't see outfit a nigga go out on and go get it because he had it on. You know what I mean? I don't do shit like that.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Like
and another thing, some of us chill regular.
Yeah.
Some of us
I don't see a nigga get a
the
tattoo
jewelry, don't
and
need
go
cars
get a
and all
tattoo.
that to make them feel
You know what I
like
mean? Because I don't see a nigga with a tattoo and be like, "Oh, let me go get that tattoo." I don't. We don't think like that.
Like,
Men don't think like that.
Our own individuals.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even like wearing sneakers. I see everybody with.
Me neither. I don't either.
I like going to them little off-brand spots and getting them exclusive. Like, oh, nobody got those.
Right.
I can pull out sneakers right now and show y'all. I gonna be like, oh, what's those? Yeah, that's the type of shit I like.
It's crazy that even in this day and age, like that Jim Crow shit has been decades and centuries ago, and we still fucked up by it. Like, it's terrible. Have either of y'all seen the new Sinners movie that came out?
No, please don't tell me about it. I'm going to see it this weekend.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to see it, and when you do,
I keep hearing nothing but great things about it.
I got 2 recommendations of movies for y'all.
Get the bootleg, y'all. Get the bootleg.
Sinners.
I'm a support because it's black red. Who and what?
And The Lady in the Yard. Watch that too.
Okay.
The Lady in the Yard.
That's on Netflix.
I saw Lady in the Yard. I ain't like Lady in the Yard.
You didn't like Lady in the Yard?
You'll see the Lady in the Yard.
Lady
Why?
in New York
Lady
was
on the
trash.
train.
Knowledge,
Nah,
don't come jumping
nah,
in
Lady
like
in
you
New
know
York was horrible.
what's
Okay,
going
so what
on.
did you take from that movie?
Get on up
I
out
keep
of
it
there,
real.
all right?
Nothing.
Really?
We talking about the lady just sitting in the chair in the
Yeah,
yard with
so
the
you
veil
okay, I
over.
want to know
Nah.
your thoughts on it. What did you take from
I
it?
had to go on punishment real quick. Oh, Solo, put me on
Nah,
punishment. Get off the screen.
I
Knowledge
don't
drunk.
know. I
Get him
gotta
up
look at
out
it
of
again.
there.
'Cause I keep it real. Put me to sleep. It wasn't nothing happening. Like,
Knowledge drunk
Really?
already.
yeah, I ain't like it. I ain't like it.
Wow. You know what's crazy? That movie is about. Okay, so what I took from it, because at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna feel it either.
What was
But
she like?
then
The
it's about
spirit of.
mental health.
Knowledge you ain't got nothing, punk.
It's about mental health.
I ain't get that. I thought she was like the spirit of something on the
I got my
No,
land or
training
something.
wheels on today.
you got to go back and rewatch it because she's
Don't
actually
play with it.
battling herself. That's who the spirit is. It's her.
Oh,
Oh, what?
word?
Yeah, she's battling herself because her husband died. She has them
Right.
2 kids.
2 kids,
They're-
yep.
Her leg is all fucked up. You know, she's not working. I'm assuming because the lights is cut out and all that other type of shit is going
Oh,
on.
wait. That's the Holly Berry one?
No, this is
Because I saw that one. That seems like the Holly Berry one with the 2 kids.
It's in the
And
same
she put a
vein, though.
rope
right.
around their
It's in that
waist.
same spectrum, but it's not
Yeah.
her.
Oh, okay.
But
She
yeah,
put
it
a
was
rope
about
around their
mental
waist and let them only go this far. Talking about
Yeah.
the demons out there. But it was
Oh
the
yeah,
broad.
nah, I ain't see. I heard about that movie. I heard that was
Yo, it was
good.
that broad. But yo, I
Yeah.
was like, yo, after seeing that shit, I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah, but make sure y'all see Sinners. I want y'all to
No,
see that, and then we gotta converse about that.
I'm going to see it this weekend. I'm
I
definitely
promise
trying to
you,
see
y'all
that.
won't be disappointed.
Knowledge, we out of here. We don't know what you came back for. What the hell? You gonna come back at the end? Boy, what the hell
Look,
going on?
Nah, he
don't
good. He
play
good.
with it. You know
Gonna
what
come
I'm
back
saying?
at the end. We
So,
He
just
so
came
about
in.
to
I want
close
to
out.
ask you
That
this.
mad dog sparked him. Like, oh, let me get back on there.
Mad dog.
That mad dog said, "Woo, let me get back on
Look,
there."
Yeah.
y'all was getting busy. I ain't
Nah, he
Yeah.
talking
interrupt
about
the
some. He was
flow.
on
One man
punishment,
said,
Swave.
"Oh, yeah, let me get that."
I want to
Yeah.
ask you this way because I asked Solo this before, so I want to
Hold
get
on,
you.
before you say that,
Uh-huh.
Swave, look behind me.
What up?
You said Ike P said I lost that battle right there.
What battle was that?
That's what Black finds.
Oh, I ain't see that battle.
Yeah, I know. But Ike P said that's why I told him at the thing I ain't like him and shit. Every battle he see me, he be like, yeah. Nah, Solo lost that one.
Yeah,
Word up, bro.
Ike is the
He just be
toughest critic
saying,
in the world. Listen, you got to really impress Ike to make him be like, "Oh
yeah,
nah."
but even the Enes one, no, even you gave me props on that. What's the name? Because I saw that what's the name? You was like, nah, the Enes one, Solo did work. But Ike was saying to you, like, nah, he lost that one too. I was like, yo,
Yeah, listen.
you know what
Ike's
I'm
still
saying?
mad at you from me and you battle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Word up. I
Yeah,
said, Ike, you got hostility towards me, fam? You
yeah,
know
the
what I
niggas
mean?
ain't like that.
Nah, I know. I said, Ike, it's all love, Ike. You know what I'm saying? But don't be talking about me like that, man. Every battle you see me in, I lost. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah, he don't got no hard feelings. So that's Ike being Ike. He do
Nah,
that
I
with
know. That's
everybody.
my guy. That's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Word up.
So, Swave, I want to
I
ask you
told him.
this:
Mm-hmm.
if tomorrow's never promised, we could go at the drop of a dime.
That's
Once you
right.
leave this earth, what would you want your legacy to be known for?
Whew. Okay. This is me being a straight up solid nigga. That I know that. How can I put this?
Be
I was a
honest.
straight. I'm being honest. Just know me for being a solid nigga that gave it my all every time you know what I mean? That gave my all to everything I put my all to. Like Marshall, I'm not a quitter. Never was. You know what I mean? That's why I had 3 black belts. I went to college. I did everything I could do. You know what I mean? So just know I've always stood on business. That's what I want my legacy to be. You know what I mean? My son gonna be the same way. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your path. You know what I mean? And your faith in God. You know?
Solo, we're gonna run that question back to you for the ones who didn't see that other episode. What would you want your legacy to be known for?
Just that it's not a word, but I wasn't a give upper. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't I
A
fought.
give upper. What? We
You know what I'm
fought.
saying? I wasn't a give
Warriors. That's
upper.
what I want my legacy to be. Nigga was a warrior out here. I was raised under warrior rules.
I know
Rest
that's
in
right.
peace. Rest in peace, my father. I don't know why I ain't just say this from the gate. Rest in peace, my father, because that word warrior stayed in my life all my life. Not more than soldier. I used to be like, I'm a soldier. But we ain't no soldier. Soldiers take orders. You a warrior.
Okay.
So when they see my legacy, right, they're gonna be like, damn, Osolo took the biggest loss, right, and turned that into consistency after that, bar after bar, battle after battle, thinking, trying to restructure, figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, and then hitting you with the shit. So you're gonna be like, yo, Solo really fought his way back in and earned his respect. You know what I'm saying? I really earned my respect. And I took the long road. Some people's paths can be from here to here. But my road was so zigzaggy, but our both of our objects was to get to the goal, to get to the top of the road. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So no matter if mine was longer than Swave's,
I'm on a road to the riches.
yeah, no matter how much Swave went straight to it and I had to zigzag a couple losses, then bring it back to it, we both at the top. You see what I'm saying? So you just don't
Rest,
give up on yourself.
rest in peace,
Don't
my
give up.
nigga Sean Price.
Sean Price.
Okay.
Oh, and
Peace.
people say that I sound like they say that I remind them of him. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
And when they said that, I started to look into him more, and study how he was spitting that shit. And I threw a few references in my battles, like, but people don't even know. So
That shit look crazy.
Well, I want to say before we get out of here, a couple
yeah,
of things. First, thank you both for taking the time out of y'all busy and amazing schedules to sitting
Right.
down and chopping it up with us.
Jazzy
Um,
Jazz.
Two, y'all, I want to also thank both of y'all. Well, you Solo, for your nonprofit organization and doing all
Yes,
the
ma'am.
amazing things that you're doing with this youth. Like,
Mm-hmm.
amazing. You know, we got to chop it up on another level on that, and I'm gonna get with you
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Dave, did you have any nonprofit or anything that you wanted to shout out?
No, right now,
Don't
but
they still got the Bishop Brigante Fund thing up there?
I was
Like,
just about to say it right now. Right now,
yeah.
my Bishop Brigante did a GoFundMe up for his son Lito. I'll send y'all the link so y'all
Okay.
can put it up in the description. But Lito, we just trying to get up money so his son Lito can, have a cushion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because his father's gone, and my brother Bishop, before he died, he was on a mission to lower the age minimum for colonoscopies. They say you're supposed to get them around 45, 50 years old, but you got a lot of people being diagnosed at 30. And we came across a case where some dude who's no longer with us as well, he got diagnosed. And when he tried to get one, they told him he was too young.
Wow.
And he died at 33.
Mm.
Who was that?
So,
My bad, because I was.
yeah, I don't want to say his name because it's a
Oh,
sensitive
okay. No, no,
topic,
no,
but
no. Okay, that
this is
was just a person.
this is somebody that died of the same thing Bishop passed from, and
Mm.
he died at 33, and he was told he was too young when he tried to get a screening before, and he wound up dying from it. So Bishop, after doing his knowledge and his research, he got a petition going where a lot of people wound up signing, and he even came before the board so they could try to lower the age minimum to getting colonoscopy screenings. And they still do well from what I'm hearing, they're winning the fight. We actually winning now. So, but we're not stopping. So everybody get on board. We did the petition online. You can sign.
Yeah.
And just we trying to bring the age minimum down so people can get screenings at 30. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we're gonna get that, you guys, so we can go ahead and get that ball rolling on our side.
Yeah,
So y'all
and we just trying to save lives, man. Because
right.
colon cancer is like the leading death in black men. And, you know, a lot of, and listen, I'm gonna say this, B, because I'm one of them. I play the pawns game. You know, we sit here. I'm a man of all men. I don't even look at. I've never been gay in my life.
I know
So
that's
when
right.
we think about getting a colon check, and you think about what has to be done, we shy away from it as men. But it could save your life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we do need to get it checked, and we need to go. A lot of black, this for black, not even just men, black people. A lot of people just feel like we only go check the doctor when we sick. And nah, let me tell you something about being a martial artist. You learn about the body and anatomy. It ain't about how you feel. Sometimes you can feel great and be fucked up. It's not about how you feel. It's about how your body functioning.
Yeah.
That's how you know if you're truly healthy or not. If everything that your body is functioning correctly, you're considered healthy. You know what I mean? But we can't feel high blood pressure. You can feel great and have stroke numbers about to hit you.
Yeah.
You understand me? You can't. There's certain shit you can't feel. You sometimes you could get a headache from high blood pressure, but a lot of times that's a silent killer. You understand me? So it's always good to get checked.
I know that's right. Yeah, I heard him. We're gonna get these links up and we're gonna sign, we're gonna pull together.
Right.
Because if it ain't for our own people pulling together, ain't nobody gonna do it for us. At all.
At all. At all. And we really gotta start sticking together more.
Really.
You know what I mean? I done had conversation with Arabic store owners on my block, and they put some shit. They told me some shit that kind of blew my mind, and I feel like if black people stuck to these things that they do, we will be a lot more ahead in life, and I think we will be more respected on that corporate ladder. But we fight each other too much. That crab in the barrel shit is really real with us, and it's like we need to stop that, man. Because there's a reason why you ever. I don't know if y'all from New York. You ever walk in a bodega and you know you get to say you on your block, you see a bodega, right? You go in your corner store every time. You get to know the nigga in the store, Aki in the store, and then say you go a couple blocks away and you see the same Aki or a nigga from that same store. Like, what are you doing over here? Yeah, I ain't never seen that before.
Yeah,
you ever,
they be families, they be knowing each other,
you know,
and they all get money together.
And the Chinese people do that too. Chinese restaurant, they do the
Not
same
us.
shit. They send for each other. They come out here and open up spots and send for each other to come out here and run it.
And the Mexicans do it too.
Africans, like they out here. The Mexicans do it. Like we the only ones that don't.
No, it's sad. It's sad.
We gotta come up with our own little banking system and a way to put ourselves on without fighting and getting greedy and just showing them that we don't need them. Keep our money with us.
32 African American owned banks in the United States. Okay, and we still don't be fucking with them like that.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So it's us. We can't keep blaming the man no more. It's us.
Yeah, we gotta change the way we think. You know what I mean? We gotta start using the system that because it is systematic. I ain't gonna say it's not.
It definitely is.
There's loopholes, and we gotta start. The more we get together and exploit these loopholes, the less they're gonna be able to stop us. But we should have built back up Black Wall Street. That's a whole. It gotta work in numbers. It gotta work in numbers. Yeah. We ain't gonna be able to do it in small groups here and small groups there. This little political group here or this little activist and protesting group here. We gonna have to be all one.
Right.
That's
one
it.
One damn sound.
That's it. And until we that, niggas ain't gonna respect it.
Well, we should have.
And we have to start sharing information too.
Yep, stop.
That's what we do. We could get a deal on something like it could be a property over here that's $6,000, 1 acre, because somebody didn't pay such and such. Instead of one of us sharing the information to somebody who could afford it, to the person that couldn't but got the information, we won't pass it along for some reason. But the Mexicans, the Chinese, the whites, everybody else, they pass the information along. The Jewish. You know what I'm saying? They'll get down on the properties together like, you do this for me, and I'll give it back later. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it go. But like us, it's like we so negative.
Crabs in a barrel. We crabs in a barrel, man.
And this is why I try to give you the message.
Now listen, I know this one thing though. I don't all the millionaires that I know in real life, They don't have bosses. Niggas ain't getting to be a millionaire working under somebody. You're gonna have to start building your streams of income and building your businesses, your brands.
You
Your
gotta
You're gonna
own
have
invest
to.
in
legacy.
yourself. Don't forget that part.
That's a fact.
Invest in yourself.
And that's how you gonna see the best results. And
Yes,
then
sir.
when you start getting your money, open up a trust.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
And one more thing with the
that's a whole
game,
different story.
I as far as relationships goes between our sisters and our brothers, women. Let me just say this: women, stop out here down in these black men because there's a lot of good black men. Every man is not the damn same. Okay.
Amen.
And that goes for the men too, for the sisters, because then we got some fucked up chicks out here too that ain't doing what they supposed to do. But every chick is not the same. There are some good women still out here. We just need to come together and do what we need to do.
I'm gonna say this too: a lot of black people need healing. A lot of people bring the baggage from their old relationships into their new ones.
Come on now.
You gotta heal. You gotta heal. You can't hold them accountable for somebody else did. You can't come into a new relationship bitter from your last one and thinking, oh, you already looking at the new relationship like, oh, this one better not be like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do
And
that.
second chances. Think about it, because some people, like, is it worth 15 years that you just spent with this person over she didn't cook for 5 days in a row? You know what I'm saying? So like, you got to start thinking on our behalf too.
Yeah.
Like, is it worth it? You spent so many years, we so quick to just split. So now it's like, do I just split this
Took for
person that
5
really
days.
like
Hell
me?
yeah, she gotta go
Because you
after
might not
15
find a
days.
person that really love you like
So
that again.
crazy.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true though.
So yeah,
That's true. And you can't always, what the next relationship is about is not going to be what your relationship about. And I speak from previous experience. I've been with my guy 20 plus years. We've been together.
God bless. God
I've been
bless.
married for 3 years. We just made 3 years on the 26th of March.
God
And
bless.
I wouldn't change all the battles, all the good that we went through.
yeah.
You know what's crazy? I have an aunt and uncle in Detroit. All my life, they've been together. All my life. Like, not married, living together, never been married. They got married and they broke up 2 years after they were married.
Yeah, I've heard those type of stories too.
Shit is crazy to me,
Yeah,
man.
because sometimes it could be a hex, but you can stay with a person that you genuinely love and not go get no paperwork, nigga. You genuinely love that person.
Right.
You know what I'm
Sometimes the
saying? You don't
paperwork
have to
don't even
actually.
matter. It matters as far as
Shit, I'm
financial.
divorced. I got married early. I got married at like 21 years old. Boy, with two knucklehead ass dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying? That I made. They getting on my nerves now, but they big as hell. They looking down on me. Could you
Right.
imagine? I said, pick up your clothes. Like, you looking up at the motherfucker. All right, 6'2" and 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you got to do. Like, you know
Yeah.
what
Right.
I'm saying? So,
Right. And I also want to commend y'all. Let me just tell y'all this, because those that don't know them behind, past this live stream, these are two amazing black strong fathers right here y'all are looking at. Okay? Just in case y'all know what that looks like, you looking at it right here.
Yeah.
Okay? I had the pleasure of meeting Swave's son. I didn't meet your kids yet, but I
oh,
have
you
seen them.
will. Swave will too. Swave will.
Oh,
I'm
so
going to bring him to his house in the
Yeah.
backyard. You
Solo
still
came
at
to
the
my
same
crib in
spot?
Brooklyn before. Solo came to my crib in Brooklyn.
Yeah, like that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. You still at the same spot? Because I'll
No,
bring.
I'm
I'm
in
on.
Harlem.
You in
you
I'm
Harlem
in
now?
Harlem? Oh, you over
in
there? My
Harlem right
sister's
now.
in Harlem.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
in
okay,
Harlem
okay.
right now.
Hey, Swave, just shoot me there. I'm bringing them knuckleheads over there, yo, so you can speak to them. Like, you
Yeah,
know
when
what
I
I'm
come
saying?
back home, I
Yeah,
have to shoot through with mine.
yeah,
True,
right.
true. But yeah, also you too, Jazzy. I want you to maybe I go live with you one day and I could put them on so you can meet them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Just
saying?
invite the kids up.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
just
on
had
they on my
my
page
son.
all the time, every birthday, you
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
just
saying?
see him. I
But
said, give a shout out to
I
him.
don't like putting them too much out there like that on my
Yeah.
stuff like that, because I want them to still have their life. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right,
nothing that I'm doing comes on there.
right. But shout
So
out
I
to
would
your little
post
boy
like
because
on the
his birthday was
birthdays and
the
stuff
other day.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We having a good time. I'll post
Yep.
it.
So
But
happy birthday to him, y'all, because his birthday was Monday, right? Monday, Tuesday.
mine's yeah, Monday on the
Okay,
20
yeah.
the
Shout out
20
to him for his
yeah
birthday.
21st.
Oh. And now that you have something to say, boy, before we get out of here, bro.
No, he don't got nothing to say. He quit. He on punishment.
Now
That
he on
nigga,
punishment.
Knowledge back there chilling, B. He
Damn,
You
bro.
This
know?
Now he on
microphone
punishment.
like a bitch on the rag. Don't play
Damn.
with her.
Oh
Knowledge
You know
man,
what
yeah.
I'm
bomb.
saying?
Knowledge bomb.
Okay.
Knowledge bomb. Look,
Yo,
Swave. Think I
look,
might have
before
to
y'all
drop a
go,
dime
I
on
need
them
to get
niggas.
we need to get something for the culture.
I think I might use that. You know
Huh?
what else I might use? Tyrese, what more do they want from
I am
me?
weak.
You stupid.
Word up, I gotta use it. I gotta use it. Things like that is I gotta use.
I'm weak.
Knowledge, what you said though?
Yo, we need something for the culture. So I'm gonna put the camera on one of y'all so y'all
So
a shout out, something for the culture. A
okay.
little quick drop so that she could use for the promo. I'm gonna start with you, Swave. And
Yo,
shout out Jazzy J, something for the culture.
shout out to Jazzy J, my boy Knowledge Born, something for the culture. You know what it is, Swave Sevah, Team Homi. See y'all around. I'm around.
Most
Shout out to
electrified.
Jazzy, something for the culture. I don't know knowledge to God. It's the most electrified. Your father's uncle, on your mother's side.
Look, so I don't care what other line you say in the battle, that will always be my favorite line.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
But I want to thank y'all, man, for coming out. And
Love.
Toast, Jazzy, toast.
if y'all
Love.
have not watched their battles, please do. I promise you, y'all will not be disappointed in either one of these legends. These are living legends, in case y'all did not know. Okay.
Love.
Knowledge, you want to close us out with some of our best bars?
Yes.
Preferably
Please.
nothing from back in the day. What we recently did that came out.
I don't give a fuck what you play
Look,
about.
trash goes in and it goes out the same day.
You see what I'm saying? Oh man, yeah.
Oh, solo Clark.
Somebody gave him a record deal. It's over. A podcast record deal.
Yo, I do got to do
It's
the
over.
Knowledge Radio so I could give myself a record deal.
Okay.
They got a pardon deal.
Y'all know I come from the old school. The same
Where
place
you
y'all
at now,
come from.
Knowledge?
Where there
North
was
Carolina?
no money.
No, he left my ass.
Yeah. Where there was no money and y'all was battling on the street corner to the rooftop. Then there was a little bit of money. You understand what I'm saying? Back when cyanide and disaster was like 12 pounds soaking wet with bricks in their pocket. I remember that. You understand what I'm saying? My cousin, Homi, Pip James is out there, Aaron motherfuckers out too. So
Those my niggas.
that's where we come from. We come from that where it was no beat, then there was a beat, then they were trying to figure out, then they were doing the Fight Club.net, then they started trying to get a little money. So these are pioneers too. I don't even want that to be mistaken. Like these are pioneers that put on for the culture all the way. That's why they here on something for the culture. So when there was no money, when they was like y'all battling, wait, y'all battling with no beat. We remember all of those apparitions. Like you had to go to 106 and Park to see somebody battle. You seen Solo battle on 106 and Park. So like there's times in this. You don't know that legacy. You got to know you got to do your history. You know what I'm saying? Federal Star said do your Googles. Knowledge One said do your history. Do the knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? You out here and you an aspirant or somebody telling you dope. You got to know what you dealing with. You see what I'm saying? And who you. Time is short and revisionist is real. You see what I'm saying? So
Facts.
honest to y'all for keeping the culture alive.
Yes.
And adapting with the times because some cats are stuck. They stuck like, yo, I'm saying back in the day, son, I was doing this. Nah, y'all continuing to keep it real and continue and to share that game.
Mm-hmm.
We out of here.
Yeah.
My G.
Bless, Method Man.
Bless.
All right. All bless.
Wu-Tang.
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
Y'all crazy.
But look, we're ready to get out of here, y'all. Next Monday, we have none other than another industry legend, Iron Sheik, will be on.
Oh, my boy, shit.
Word.
Impossible boot jump.
Okay.
Tropical fruit punch.
So we'll see y'all same time, 8 p.m. next Monday. Knowledge, go ahead and take us up out of here.
Let's go. Yo, Army Rain is ridiculous. We straight from the trenches and came in equipped with some big shit. The aim is start banging relentless. Scratch lanes off the hit list. Pain ain't just my nigga name, we inflict it. Run explode. Feel the flame from this biscuit. Fill your body with funnel holes that'll drain out the liquid. Shrink trying to pick my brain for the sickness, but result the same. I can't explain. Warrior ways, early age, had to learn this shit. Wrapped the gym star, gave to my son on his first Christmas. We cut different. Rear fabric, a certain kind of cloth. Get strips of that cloth stuffed in a Molotov. Break a nigga glass jaw, mazel tov. Whack bars and drop jewels like the Holocaust. New revolver, pump order with semi-sig. And you gon' be the first I test this on like a guinea pig. Let me introduce you to my heathen friends. The mad stares, the bad ear, breathe it in. The side eye, the low whispers, the demon grins. And I bet you your bitch ass don't come around my team again. This ain't just
No, they not like us. No, they not like us. What? They not like us. No.